Hi everyone, this is Arlene with a video tutorial for my favorite things. First of all, I wanted to share the card that I created for our pep rally today. So today is day 7 of 7 of MFT teasers, and we have this new fun feature during our teaser week where we, the design team, the MFT design team, will come up with a creation using one of the new stamp sets, with the feature being the dynamics that are part of the release. And so at the tail end of this video, I'm going to share all of the dynamics that will be released on September 6th. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and focus on this card, and I'm going to give you a tutorial on how you can create a corrugated cardboard frame. And I'm doing this on the card using the new First Class Friend postage frame. And this comes with the First Class Friend stamp set, which is the focus of my project today. And it comes with this dynamic set, which is awesome. This little envelope is so cute, and it's embossed, so when you die cut, it has a little flap and lines on it. And then this circle here coordinates very nicely with the little postage stamp in the stamp set. And then you have this little postage stamp frame that you can stamp some sentiments in as well. So first, let me show you my card, and then I'll go through the dynamics with you. So I used the Butterfly Garden paper collection by Pink Paisley, and of course the First Class Friend stamp set, which is an awesome stamp set. It comes with a ton of sentiments and coordinating images on the stamp set, and there's so many possibilities. But I did a corrugated cardboard frame cutout using the postage stamp dynamics, and you'll see that I used a bunch of MFT dynamics, and I combined them with some of the new releases as well as some of the releases from previous. The beautiful prima donna petal flower, and I did this in felt. And then here are some of the new mini pennants. These are the fishtail banners that come in the mini pennants dynamic set. The dog tag, the wood grain picket fence. I also have the larger fishtail here from the first award ribbon dynamic set that came out a few releases ago. The Fancy Flourish, which you'll see on a lot of my projects because I'm absolutely addicted to this flourish. It just goes with pretty much anything. And on this piece right here, this is really fun embossed. It almost looks like fabric, but I purchased this at Joann's. It comes in 12 by 12 in the paper section. It's just amazing. You'll see that I have the solid bracket border on either side here of this panel running down my card. And then I just have some Recollections bling to add a little touch, and some fine twine here from my stash. And then here's some of the twine from the Twinery available on the MFT website. And then on the inside of my card, I did more of the embossed designer paper from my stash, and then I just created a matting where I can write on my sentiment. Here is the fun file tab dynamics. I had it on here too, I didn't mention it, but this is the file tab dynamics right here where sending you is stamped on. So it says happy birthday, which is a sentiment from the stamp set. Here's the Fancy Flourish again, and I just topped it off with some Recollection bling. And then here's the First Class Friend stamp, and then the little postage meter marker that comes in the collection, and then another solid bracket border. So that is my card. Let me show you how, and this one right here, this dog tag is also cut out with corrugated cardboard, which is really fun because it's a really fun way to recycle. But let me show you some of the dynamics first before I go into the tutorial. This is the wood grain picket fence, and this is really fun. Or the wood grain fence. It's really fun. It's embossed, and so when you cut it out, it actually embosses the paper for you too. So it's really, really a really versatile and fun dynamics die. And then I showed you this already. This is part of the First Class Friend dynamics, and the frame punches straight through. This is the Prima Donna Petals dynamics die, and I do have a tutorial out on how to create this flower in different materials. This is the dog tag. Really fun, so I use that right here hanging from my frame. And then this is the file tab dynamics. Really fun, really versatile. You can use this for, your recipe cards. Like if you're making a recipe box, you can put these tabs there and stamp the the meal, the dessert, whatever. But you can also use this on cards. I mean, there's so many different things you can do with the file tab. This is the solid bracket border from a previous release. This is the larger of the fishtail banner from the first award ribbon dynamic set. And here's my all-time favorite, the Fancy Flourish dynamics. Love this, so versatile. Okay, so those are the dynamics that I used on this card. Let me go ahead and show you how I created this corrugated frame, which is really fun. And it's a good way to recycle, like I said. What I did is I took, I just bought this little drying rack at IKEA. That's my drying rack right there. But I just took this, it's really thin cardboard. So basically I just took a piece of that, like this, and just take a piece, rip it, okay, just like so. And see how it's already corrugated right there? Just take the end, and make sure you don't peel too much, okay, because then you might peel out the corrugation. But then you just start peeling. And once you get that all peeled back, you just pretty much die cut it. You send it through your Big Shot or your Cuttlebug or your Vagabond. If you're unsure of what the sandwich recipe is for the die cutting machine that you have, to be able to work with the dynamics, go to the MFT website, go to the dynamics section, and there are instructions directly on the MFT website on what the sandwich recipe should be based on what die cutting system you're using. One cool thing about the dynamics, or about the MFT website, is they sell this this platform. Let me show you guys. This adapter plate. It's basically a thin piece of aluminum and or metal. You basically stick your dynamics right on top of it, like for example this, and say I wanted to cut out in canvas material. Canvas is a little thick and it's kind of a funky material. The dynamics will cut it, but sometimes the edges will catch in certain areas. But if you run it through with this adapter plate, first, and then the sandwich, you do your platform, all tabs closed, cutting plate, metal adapter, dynamics face side up, canvas material or felt or whatever that's a little bit thicker than paper, cutting plate, run it through, it comes out really, really nice. And also I tend to use my adapter tray when I have embossed availability on the die, so that the embossing is more pronounced when I run it through. So just a tip on that. So basically you just peel all of this off, and I'm going to be right back. I'm going to show you how that comes out. Okay, so I already die cut it through my Big Shot using the postage stamp, and I also used my my adapter tray, and it cuts really, really nicely. I didn't have to use the adapter tray because it'll actually cut it, but I like to use it anyhow, just so I get a super clean cut. And this is what I got, and if you can see, and I didn't peel off everything because it's nice to have it a little grungy, so you can see where it's not completely peeled right there, which is really nice. I like that. And then there's another technique. So this is basically what I did. I just used the raw corrugated chipboard or cardboard on my card. But what you can do is play around with it a little bit. It's really fun. I have some distress stain and fired brick here, and you can totally color up and just touch it lightly so the ink just touches the corrugation and not the entire frame. And really, really nice touch. You can also use acrylic paint. I like to use acrylic paint and my Lindy Stamp Gang Starburst sprays because it gives it like a nice shimmer. But yeah, you can do different things, and you can always repurpose the center. On my particular card, I just backed it with the designer embossed paper that I had in my stash. And so I just basically took this piece, and then I took my designer paper, and I just cut a little bit over, about that much, and that way it just fit perfectly behind the frame, and I just glued it with my glossy accents. And here's the card again. Super fun. I'll have more details on this card on my blog. Oh, but before I go, let me show you the other dynamics that came out with this release, and I'm sure you've seen all the beautiful projects by the design team, but this one right here is super fun. It's the birdhouse from the Homespun Birdhouse Dynamics and stamp set. It comes with two different birds, one with the flat tail, one with the nice heart-shaped tail, the wings, the little dot for the birdhouse, and then it comes with either the heart for the birdhouse or the little circle. Okay, so that one's super fun. And then the branch with leaves is super fun too because it coordinates with the homespun birdhouse, but it comes with the branch and then the leaves, which are embossed, which is really nice. And then we also have the rolled mum, and this is really fun too. I use this on my VIP Who's That Girl blog hop if you want to check out how that looks. I have the post up on my blog, and this one's really fun. This is the mini pennants, and I use these pennants on day 6 teasers on my PI Witch Girl, and this one's super fun, and also the pennants here. So those are the Die-namics release for September 6th. Thank you so much for joining us on our teaser week, and can't wait to see what you all create with these new products. Thanks for watching. Visit MFT at mftstamps.com. Bye-bye.